Hi, Cancer, and welcome to your August Spirit Guide messages. Let's get right into your reading and see what your Spirit Guides have to say about what's going on for all of you in August. Show us, Cancer. All right. Haunted thoughts. So they want to talk to you about something that's really been heavy on your mind. And in the emotional body with the heavy emotions. And persevere with the desert. All right, Cancer. So there is something that has been bothering you mentally for some, emotionally for others, mentally and emotionally for some, okay? And it feels very heavy and you feel in the struggle about it, and you've been asking, hey, where are you? Angels, how do I heal from this? What's the truth of this? How do I get through this? How do I let this go? How do I heal? It's different for all of you, okay? But Cancer, there's something that's heavy on you, and your spirit guides are acknowledging that, and they're saying you're going to make it through this. Things are going to shift. Things are going to get better for you, okay? So let's pull some, actually, you know what? Let's pull a few of these. I was only pulling one, but I'm going to pull a few of these because I want to see where the struggle is the most. And I feel it's different for each of you since, obviously this is a general reading. All right, so this just flew out, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So this regret could go both ways. This could be a lot of regret within you about trusting somebody or helping them, ignoring red flags, and you're like, gosh, if I would have only paid attention to my intuition and walked away sooner. And some of you, this could be where you may have done or said something that weighs heavily on your heart and you have a lot of regret about it, okay? This is a general read, so it could go both ways. Apply it how it truly fits for you personally. All right, so let's cut the deck and pull a few more of these. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So many of you, this is more about a relationship with a specific person, friend, family member, romance, coworker, it could be anybody really. Many of you, this heavy thoughts is attached to some relationship. Okay, not all of you, obviously, but for the majority of you, I do feel that that is the case. And lastly, we have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Now, this goes both ways, Cancer. It's fine to point out to somebody what they've done that's hurt you, that's harmed you, okay? That's absolutely your right, and that's healthy to express yourself. But also, you have to accept responsibility for your own thoughts and actions and choices, okay? So with this regret, I do know some of you had some red flags, had some thoughts, had some intuition around a certain person or situation, and you pushed that aside and you continued forward because who wants to believe negative things, right? When we care about somebody, we don't want to think poorly of them. Who does? Nobody does. However, our intuition always tells us the truth about somebody because energy never lies. All right, so all of you, I feel, are going back and forth between being very upset at the person or situation and then shifting and getting really hard on yourself because like, oh, how could I not have seen this? Why did I do this? Why did I agree to this? So your team is saying don't beat yourself up. All right, everything is a journey. Everything is an experience for us to grow and to evolve beyond our current state of being. And in August, you're really shifting through this emotion, these thoughts, because it's time to move on from this heavy energy. It's time for you to receive the lesson and the blessing through this experience, through this relationship, so that you can be free, so that you can evolve beyond it. But just whatever it is you're thinking or feeling, it's very heavy. So it's kind of keeping you restricted in this space, unable to move forward, to break free, to expand beyond these emotions. And that's why your team is coming in really strong. And they're like, hey, Cancer, Don't beat yourself up. Everything is part of your journey. You have learned, you're wiser for your travels, for your journey, and anybody else involved in this with you is also growing and evolving through the experience, through the relationship, even if it doesn't, feel that way. But you will prevail, Cancer. You absolutely will. So let's pull you some tarot and see what else your spiritual team would like to add about this, because I do feel like they want to really help rise you up out of these heavy thoughts, heavy emotions, and they're like going back and forth in your head. And at moments you're very angry and frustrated with the other person, and then in other moments you're very angry and frustrated with yourself, beating yourself up, and it's kind of keeping you stuck here in this space. And you didn't do anything wrong, Cancer. You are right to feel what you feel through your experiences and the way that you've perceived them. But now your spiritual team wants to take you to a different perception, a higher perception about this experience or this relationship, to help you expand beyond it and finally let it go so it doesn't hurt or haunt you any longer. Yes, freedom through the Four of Wands. It's time. Action through the Three of Pentacles. They're going to help show you the way and bring you into a very strong position of personal empowerment, coming through as the King of Wands with leadership. And lastly, yes, Eight of Wands, journeys. So Cancer, this experience, this relationship, whatever it is for you personally, is absolutely intricate in this life journey. There are many life lessons tied up in this experience or this relationship that is meant to evolve you into this king status. All right, a big activation in the soul coming through as the Wands energy, and this is where you are empowered. This is where you are listening to your soul, the calling of your heart, and you're not going to look the other way or question yourself or think you're wrong, despite who the person is, the bond, the history, or the experience. It's not going to matter how badly you want it. You're going to feel the truth within, always, always, always. And after this experience, this relationship, you are much more inclined to trust yourself, to listen to that inner voice, because in August, you are going to receive the answers, the clarity. You are going to see things for exactly how they are, but it's from a different perspective. It's really hard for me to articulate the way Spirit is showing this to me. It's like you see how you felt and perceived, and now you go to this different, almost like dimension, and you see it from that space, and you see how like it has grown you, how it's made you stronger, how it's developed you, and the heavy emotions or negative thoughts attached to that situation don't exist in that higher space. Okay, so there's no tainting of perception from this space where your spirit guides are trying to rise you so that you can better understand your journey. And it's in that space that you're able to break free. And we do see that you do break free. You've learned your lessons from this experience, from this relationship, and now it's time for rapid healing to come in for you, Cancer. Rapid healing. And some of you, this may be where you and this person can finally have a conversation in the month of August and either agree to disagree, or there's apologies exchanged, accountability, ownership. There is some communication happening for some of you. Okay, but this also, Cancer, could be where you're finally breaking your silence and speaking your truth, and it's very liberating and very empowering for you. So August is a month where you are being put back together by your spirit guides, and you are coming into your personal empowerment. And in that space, nothing can hold you back, Cancer. And where we've had regret and blame, and it's like you go back and forth within yourself about this is finally going to be resolved for you. And this is what's attached to these haunted thoughts and these heavy emotions, this regret or this blame, or the combination of the two. General reading, so apply that how it fits to you specifically. But Cancer, you are going to break free from this, and your spiritual team all over it, trying to help you, because it's like it's run its course. It's complete. The journey is complete. The cycle is complete. The lesson is complete, but you're still like stuck here because you don't understand, you know? So they want to help you and break you free. And then it's like a very rapid movement, rapid healing, a lot of communication. You feeling, you know, revitalized within, and feeling strong and courageous within yourself. Yes, temperance, the angel of peace, the balancing within the mental body, the emotional body, which allows your spirit to be very empowered, and your spirit will never lead you wrong. Yes, the sun, the angel of happiness coming in for Cancer. Oh, and you got this Emperor under this King of Wands, the Angel of Wisdom. Yes, major, major evolution for you through this experience. And it definitely has felt like a loss along the way, okay? Your spirit guides are not trying to sugarcoat that or not acknowledge the loss and the sadness that you have felt within. But this is coming out under the Eight of Wands. So there is going to be rapid healing, rapid momentum moving beyond this energy of loss, okay? Cancer, you are going to be so empowered. Down here as the clarifiers, we have 3 major arcanas, and that tells me, you know, here you were on your journey, and whatever this is for you personally is attached to life lessons, spiritual lessons that you needed to gain for the next step on your journey. And here it is, the shifting of the minor arcana into the major arcana energies for you. All right, and now angel of peace within, angel of happiness within, angel of wisdom within you. These are all the things you are evolving into in the month of August, because you're finally going to overcome this energy, Cancer. This is beautiful. You should be happy, because I know some of you, this has just been a thorn in your side, or some of you, this could be really heavy stuff that you've been facing. And finally, you are moving out of that desert energy, and you are evolving into a higher version of yourself. And don't beat yourself up. You know, those of you who have been really hard on yourself, let that go and give yourself love. Your spirit guides are saying you have done nothing wrong. Everything is a learning experience. Whether you didn't listen to intuition, or you felt completely blindsided, or you did something that you regret, you've done nothing wrong here, Cancer. It's all part of your journey, and you've evolved. You've gained what you needed to gain from it. You've done an amazing job. You should congratulate yourself, and it's time to move on from the loss of things. Get out of this desert energy so that you can feel happy, so you can feel the peace within, and you are only wiser for it. Wow, what a powerful reading for you guys, Cancer. Let's pull a message from your angels. All right, what do we have here? Oh, look at this. Relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, and that's love. Your angels are trying to lead you back into a place of unconditional love within self, for others. But we definitely do need to release some energy and heal a little bit. But your spiritual team is all over it, Cancer. It is time for a breakthrough. It is time for freedom, liberation, personal empowerment. And it's going to happen very quickly, where you've been in this long journey. All of a sudden, it's like, boom. You're on the other side, and you've evolved for it, and now you have peace within, happiness within, and you feel very wise, and you see things from a different perspective. All right, so those are your messages, Cancer. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.